guys, welcome back to another episode with myself, Tsholofelo Bokako, on the Mindset Shift. And as we've discussed with you every weekend, we talk on different topics that affect us as people of South Africa, people of the world. So if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and like or subscribe so that you can be notified whenever we upload a new episode. Today's topic is a very sensitive one, but a one that is worth discussing. We are talking substance abuse. I know this is a topic that has been discussed over and over and over, and it seems like it's not going anywhere. We are facing it every day, and young people are being involved, old people are being involved, alcohol, drugs. Where are we as a nation and where are we going? This one is a serious one, but we're going to try to make it interesting and fun at the same time. As always, I'm with my producer, and I'm going to bring you in, Banele. You're going to share your thoughts about, let me ask you this. As South Africans, we love our alcohol.
We do.
We love our alcohol. We love our vibes. And now there's a little bit of scare, fourth wave, and they might lock down and people are already having anxiety. Do we think we're an alcoholic nation?
Well, I don't know, because I've never been to other countries to compare their level of drinking, but I've seen other people comment that have been outside the country. Like I was watching Mngqi, I think Babase Ghana, right?
Ghana,
And then they were talking that, the fact that they were allowed to
drink everywhere
exactly means maybe they're not really a alcohol consuming country, Ghana, so to speak. So yeah, I think so.
You think we might have a little bit of a problem?
Yeah,
I think we do. And there has been campaigns over and over. I feel like when I was doing my research, I've read that like a majority of car accidents in the country are caused by alcohol and people that are under the influence. Apps like Uber and them, they've come to help curb some of those things, but it feels like now young people are now doing the most.
Yeah.
When it comes to drinking, lean and popping pills, Next time we're going to have a young person in studio that's going to actually maybe give us their take on what is it about alcohol that makes them feel like everything is fun and dandy, and is it normal?
Maybe it's the feeling that they get, but you mentioned something interesting about drinking and driving. Mm-hmm. So this is where it becomes a problem, because I normally find myself panicking if it's a Friday night or a Saturday night, and let's just say I'm coming from my mom's house and I'm driving. So I know that even if the robot is green for me, I have to stop and take a look left, right. If it's clear for me to go, then I can, because there's just that, I wouldn't say excitement, but I'll call it recklessness as a result of alcohol. Yeah. Right. So I'm not saying people shouldn't drink, but it looks like when they do drink,
it becomes a bit something else.
Yeah.
We can attribute alcohol to so many social ills.
Yeah.
Looking at GBV in most cases, like most of the abuse cases happen under the influence of alcohol. And just I'm just concerned, because I think growing up as a millennial, we had a lot of indoors things uchwala, and there was just like so much activity around alcohol. We would even know of that house where ubaba wakhona on a Friday uzoza adagiwe, beat the family up, kids would be running all over the place. So maybe bring in your thoughts about this. Is it a systematic thing? Is it a strategy thing that was used maybe by the old system to control us?
Funny enough, that was my wavelength, my thought wave. What?
Your thought?
Yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah,
so
process.
One guy, old man, said to me, have you ever seen how funny it is that every train station on either side has a bottle store? And who owned those bottle stores? Obviously it wasn't us, right? So it's as if men, because majority of people that were working back then were men, they would go to work, earn money, and then when they get paid, as soon as they step out of that train station, the first thing that they see is a bottle store, right? And remember, there was a lot of stress back then. So for one to drink, I don't think it was uncommon. So I think everyone drank, and as soon as you step out, it's just a bottle store.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to a certain extent, I do think that was systematically designed just to keep people sedated mentally through alcohol. But nowadays, yeah, sharp, we do have a choice whether to not
Indulge
drink or
not.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do think we do have a problem though.
Yeah, and it also has gotten to a point where now people abangaphuzi get bullied by abantu abaphuzayo, like.
Yeah, like it's so uncool for you not to
Yeah,
drink.
and then Mauti, no, I'm phuzi. It's like an interrogation. Oh, phuzi, kanjani? No, I just don't. No, it means you're bora. You can't come out with us because you're not fun. I mean, really, I think the problem is now, associating having a good time with being drunk, and it becomes a problem because if you are now in your right mind, you don't consider yourself fun. And for me, that's going to a bit of a dark place without even being aware.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
And also us, again, the millennials, we are that younger generation, singabo mama manje, and the way we drink in front of our kids. And, siyaphuza nabantwana bethu, where we put the savannah dancers on the head, and you see the kids doing it at a very young age, and we are laughing. And I'm looking at the society. And
I saw a video on TikTok.
Yeah.
There's a lady, I think, Bagapeti Gordon's.
Yeah.
Actually, I chaifa.
Because we kind of what?
I don't know, and it fell.
It's sad.
And then everyone around her was like, oh no,
because the party's over. Of
yeah,
course.
the party's over. Like,
yeah, so I think like Manjesi, I normalize this behavior that is really not normal. I mean, I've seen videos of people carrying abantwana matlapini. The child is now put on top of a table, and the adults are surrounding this child and they're urging her on. Yeah. And I looked at that, and it painted a very, very sad picture.
Yeah. So this is a true story. There was a lady that I met, where she says because umntana is not feeling well. So umntana bamfaka ku drip, and I asked myself, okay, umntana use dripping, and you managed to get drunk the very same day because she was pop drunk. She was pop drunk, right? Yeah. She then asked me, okay, ufuna boyfriend or whatnot, and they spoke over the phone. And what really made my heart sad was that the boyfriend said, okay, so she said, the girlfriend would say, bathi umntana unotshwala emzimbeni. The guy said, wena wayiphuzisa umntana. Bathi hayi wena baba kangemphuzisa utshwala. Bathi unotshwala from asasesiswini. So mina, I just took that to, so it means when I'm pregnant, we'll pause. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hence umntwana phuma ne-alcohol syndrome something. Which is a great story, but I hope the lady made it safe home wherever she went after she left your house.
Yeah, no, I
you didn't get an update.
So. I didn't get an update.
Okay.
I didn't get an update, but it just shows good. Even about Bismame, they got problems too. They got problems. They drink problems. Maybe even more than men.
You know what? We're going to have a whole segment of a show on women and the things we go through, from period pains to everything, to just giving birth, to being pregnant, to the body changing, to hormones, and guys just brushing us off as, you're complaining again. You don't know what that statement does to us.
Right.
But that's a topic for another day. From what you're making, from the point that you're making, I've also seen, remember the time gune lockdown, and people were refused not to consume alcohol.
Yeah.
And then bavola.
Yeah.
And then there were these long lines.
Yeah.
Back in 1994. And a 67 or maybe let me say 80% of the people on the line were women.
Really?
Yes. 80% were women on the line.
But there's also responsible drinking, eh?
There is responsible drinking, yes.
And there's a lot of women that drink responsibly.
Yes, there are. But then I'm just showing how the game has changed because, women were not known for phuza kangako, ukubhema and what of that. But now I feel like women have found such peace in alcohol that it has also made it a bit hard for families to be sustainable like they were back in the days. And I also agree, Uguti, that lady that came to you at night, yes, ubeka phuza maga pregnant, whatever. But I think the part that we don't ask ourselves is that, like, what made her drink like that? Yabo. Kuna responsible drinking where people drink for fun and then you're okay. But then Lesians, I realize South Africa, I think we have crossed the line of just drinking for fun. Mm-hmm. We are drinking ngathi khona into esikhiphayo man. Ngathi khona depression, stress, anxiety, something. Asaphuzela ubumnandi sesiphuzela manje ukukhohlwa something. Mina from how I see it.
Yeah. Do you also think ukuthi you think ukuthi siphuzela ukukhohlwa ne? Is it because we've got problems?
We have problems, bro.
And we don't want to face them?
Problems. South Africa has problems.
No, ukuthi mhlamba sifuna ukuwafacea na.
Different levels of problems. Abanye mhlamba bafuna ukuwafacea, abanye don't have the tools on how to. Some other people don't even know that they have problems. And that's why I enjoy ukuthi we need to normalize seeing therapists, man, nama counselors, nan. We need to normalize talking because as Black people we're told you don't discuss izinto, you don't ask questions, you don't, if khona odila ngayo, especially men, you don't cry about it, you just move on. So we have a lot of men that are angry here and they don't have an outlet, and we have a lot of women that are frustrated and don't have an outlet, and both of these people are raising children.
So you feel like alcohol is the outlet?
The outlet. Drugs, it's an outlet. Most of the young people that are bapemamanya now today, you find ukuthi abaningi babo they actually went to school baqeda ne-matric. And umuntu wakhona, not everybody opeminya comes from a vulnerable household. Abanye baphuma from rich, good families, but umntwana just went left because of maybe mawuzombuza kahle, you'll find out ukuthi, oh yeah, my parents had money but they never gave me attention. So what I was doing here was trying to get my parents' attention. So there's just a lot.
Right. So I also need to ask, Uguti, we've spoken about alcohol, right? Mm-hmm. But there's other forms of abusing substances out there.
Yeah, like pills,
cigarettes,
painkillers,
and drugs over the counter. And also there is ihabli for some reason, right? I mean, they say it's not addictive. They say it's not like
hookah pipe, you mean?
Hookah, yeah.
Oh,
Habli. Oka pipe.
Yeah.
Habi.
I think maybe it's habli manj.
Yeah, it's habli.
The thing that has where you can smoke all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So it's got these flavors. It's nothing like cigarettes because it kind of smells nice. Right?
Yeah.
But no, it's not. There's no nicotine or tobacco. I don't know, but I know it has one of the two. But the other one, which one is more harmful, nicotine, tobacco?
Those two, because nicotine, I think, is what causes addiction. That nicotine is what we need all the time in our system.
Right. So sharp. It has one of them, and it doesn't have the other. So now, young kids, it's justifiable for them to smoke habli.
Yeah, because it's not aksugwai.
Because aksugwai. Yeah, vapor and all of that stuff, it's aksugwai. And what's also crazy is that I'm a mall where they've got these shops where they sell these stuff. Ne?
Yeah.
You can go there, they can fix you a session, and then you can just sit there and smoke it.
Yeah.
A mall.
There are even places now where you can rent them out and smoke. It's normal now.
I feel like that's an addiction because my brother does that. And I said to him, no, you're addicted. He says, no, it's not addictive. I said, prove it to me.
If you do it every day, you're addicted.
That's what I said.
If you do it every day, a couple of days a day, a couple of hours a day, and then every day, 7 days, you're addicted. It's an
Right.
addiction.
Sharp. And then there's the other addiction as well, which is sex, pornography, and
Yeah,
there a third one?
There's so many addictions. Yeah.
right. Oh, no, I'm just saying the ones that are, out there, society, right?
Yeah.
So we've spoken
But today
alcohol
we're looking at the substance part.
or substance.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
and we're not addiction as a whole, because addiction as a whole now, that's where we later manage social media, pornography. There are other people who are just addicted to watching TV and stuff like that. And maybe we can have a topic around that and say, how do you, like, what are the harmful addictions, and are they good addictions, are they bad addictions?
Right.
Yeah.
I guess mhlambe if it's good, it's called a habit.
Yes.
But maybe
Yes.
it's not considered an addiction.
Yeah.
Because there's someone that loves training, gym, and this is what they do. Would you say they're addicted to exercise?
I'm not really, but if they now take those protein shakes, lazy is nama enhancement, then they can be addicted to that. I think it becomes addicted, like the word addiction, if it has like a negative impact at the end of the day, I feel. But it's a habit if it's, I mean, there are also bad habits, so I don't know. So I don't know, yeah. But then I feel like manje masisi raba up, sisi summer up South Africa, we might be looking at an alcohol problem. Esinayo. The way that we react when we don't have alcohol, the way that people increased their prices during lockdown, and there were people who were buying into Baitenga 80 rand for 500 rands and not even questioning it.
Yeah, and also for young girls, like you go to a club, hambang at 20 rand, but you come out there drunk,
And
because of booze. Like you want booze.
You want booze, you want
and then
fun
at
time.
the end of the day, booze equals to your booty. Like you have to, like
Booze
it's
and
crazy.
booty.
No, like guys have this thing, good here. Like
Something.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah,
So it makes
alcohol,
us more vulnerable. Like you there is something that's called responsible drinking, which I feel people can do kahle nje. But then once it becomes excessive, once it starts costing you money, once it starts interfering with your work, once it starts interfering with family life, then it has crossed over to become an addiction. And in that sense, you have to seek for help. In that sense, you have to make sure that you find somebody that can help you once you've crossed over. Ukuphuza every day, angas if it
I mean,
right.
I've got a stressful job, so mangibuya ngithi nje sama side eye2 nje
yeah.
one.
No, makunjalo. Phela remember, makunjalo phela, it's not like a side eye2 aksha manje udakwe so uphelelwa yi-speech. Phela once you become drunk, then that's where it becomes a problem. Uphuza kahle nje just to release.
Yeah,
because the body needs that. But I think we see overboard getting manje ngoba so uphuzela manje ukudakwa. So uphuzela ukulala ukubaba umthongo. Anyway, drink guys, but drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive, and make sure if you feel like you have a problem and you can no longer control your drinking, make sure that you seek help or you talk to
Alcoholics
somebody.
Anonymous.
Yeah, or you talk to somebody. But at the end of the day, we want you to keep safe. We want you to be responsible. We want you to be happy. And we will come back again with another mind-shifting topic. And this is us signing out. Stay safe and peace out.
Peace.